Hi guys, have you ever wondered why customers are complaining that your bread is not heavy and the same size and quantity of dough you weigh? Your competitor, they are not complaining because his own seems to be heavy. In most cases, it's not because those people are using unlawful substances like bromate, but they know what you don't know. And in this video, I'm going to share with you great secrets that will change your bakery business forever. And so you have to click the like button. That way I will be encouraged to share more videos like this. These are secrets that no one will share with you. And so I'm going to share with you in this video. Also, there are secret ways you can increase the quantity of dough and make more profit, because if the dough quantity increases, the number of loaves will also increase, which will in turn increase the profit of your bread. Let's go straight to the secret. Secret number one is sweet potato. I have shared sweet potatoes is one of the things you can add to your bread, and the quality will not change. It will not alter the quality nor the taste. It will even improve the taste and the flavor of your bread. So adding sweet potato is one of the best and easiest way. Let's do the math. As of today, a bag of flour is about 68,000, 67, 65, depending on your location. Also, a bag of sweet potato is about 30 to 45,000, depending on the size of the bag. Now, if you compare the weight of the sweet potato to that of the all-purpose flour, 50 kg all-purpose flour, there is tendency that the weight of the sweet potato will be more than that of the all-purpose flour. And the reason is that the quantity may be more, and also it contains more water. Now, this is how you do it. Buy a bag of sweet potato and boil. You can cook in portions. No, just share it into 3 or 4 portions. Cook the sweet potato nice, peel it, cook it, and then you blend. Make sure you use a good blender to blend your sweet potato to smooth or pure. When you blend it that way, add water, blend it smoothly. Make sure it's like the paste. It's like thin tomato. Let me use that as an example. When you have that texture and that smoothness, you now add 10 kg of all-purpose flour to 4 kg of sweet potato. So you add this to this, and you have about 14 kg of dough, right? 14 kg of mixture, which in turn, as you proceed, you add water and other things, it may increase to 20 kg. Now, this is the game. The recipe for this is different from the recipe for 15 kg of flour, all-purpose flour. The reason is that the sweet potato already has sugar in it, high content of sugar. And so, to this recipe, you have to, instead of increasing the sugar that you are using for 10 kg, you will reduce the sugar. If the quantity of sugar for 10 kg is 1 kg of granulated sugar, now you have added sweet potato and it has increased the quantity of dough. It will in turn reduce the quantity of sugar that you have to add. Number 2 is cassava. This is one thing that is very good in baking, very, very good. And most of us are just ignoring it. You are in baking, you are not trying so many things, and you ignore cassava. Believe me or not, 90% of the all-purpose flour you are using contain cassava in a certain percentage already. Every all-purpose flour, or 90% of all-purpose flour, contain cassava already. And so cassava is part of baking. So you can actually process cassava and increase the quantity of flour in your bakery, thereby increasing the profitability of your business. Let's break it down. If you go to the market and buy a bag of cassava, maybe it will be 2,500 or 3,000. If you buy cassava of about 30,000 naira, the volume or the quantity will be enormous, to be very, very large. And then you peel, either you dry it and blend to flour, or you just blend it, grind it, take it, peel and grind, and then you sieve it like pap. Filter the starch, allow it to settle, throw away the water, and you will still use it as flour. Or you peel the cassava, boil it, let it be soft, and then you blend and apply in your mixing, and you will still have good result. The easiest one is peeling, boil, blend, and then add to your mixture, and you are good to go. This is one beautiful thing. And now for cassava, you can actually prepare 10:6. You can 10% of all-purpose flour, and you add 6% of cassava, and it will not alter the quality of your product. Try it and thank me later. Finally is soya beans. Soya beans, this is the weight master. This is the weight master. This is what makes so many loaves around you so heavy. They weigh the same quantity, yet after baking, their bread is heavier than your own. This is the secret. Soya beans is one ingredient that you can add to your baking, to your bread, and it will help the bread to retain moisture, thereby increasing the weight of your bread. It also contains a high percentage of protein, which in turn improves the nutritional benefit of your bread. So soya beans flour is very good in baking. Now, why do you use it? For soya beans, because of its beany smell, or because of its beans smell, it has that bean smell. You don't use much. You just add 10:2. That means 10% of all-purpose flour, or 10 kg of all-purpose flour to 2 kg of soya beans, or 1.5 kg of soya beans. This small quantity will affect the weight of your bread. And you see, this is focused on weight. This one, if you are using these soya beans, is for weight improvement. And so you add the soya beans to improve weight of your bread. This is the game changer when it comes to weight. You don't have to add bromate or other things that will, affect health. No, you just need to add this, and it will do justice to your business. I hope I've shared some secrets in the bread business with you. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like this video for more awesome videos like this. See you in our next video. God bless you.